What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. On the menu today are some jerk oxtails. We've done oxtails a number of different ways, man, but never jerk. So this is going to be a first. It's going to be delicious. Stick around. All right, here are these beautiful oxtails, man. This is right around 5 pounds. They've been rinsed already. I'm only going to do just some minor trimming. I'm just going to take some of this fat off real quickly. You know, fat carries flavor, but too much fat can create a bit of an oily mouthfeel, which interferes with flavor. That's fine. That's plenty. This fat can be saved and used to make tallow, the oil from beef fat, so it doesn't necessarily have to go to waste. All right, and this should just about do it. All right, we're good to go. We're going to go immediately into our marinade, so to speak. So, folks, I've got here my jerk marinade that I made and keep in the refrigerator. And I'm going to go all in. My jerk marinade has just a little bit of salt. So we're going to be adding a dry jerk seasoning, a dry jerk rub to this in the morning. We're going to come in here with some chopped garlic, one habanero, some fresh thyme, red bell pepper, and some yellow onion. And the last thing I want to put in here is just a little browning.
Turn around a little bit more, babe. There we go.
There we go. Seeds and all. All right, so that is it for tonight, folks. I'm going to see you in the morning. I'm going to cover this with some saran wrap, and this will go into the fridge. So we're back, and our oxtails have been out the fridge for about 45 minutes or so. What I'm going to do now is to season. I mentioned yesterday that my jerk marinade has very little salt. So the salt is going to come from this Better Pack Jamaican jerk spice. Very flavorful. We're not going to go crazy. Remember, in the end, we can always add salt, but man, we cannot take it away. What I'm going to do is all these large pieces, going to try to shake off the herbs, and I will be placing these large pieces on my grill to get some smoke. From what I understand, the closest thing to pimento wood is going to be apple wood. It has that same sweet flavor, so that is what I'm going to be using. I'll be doing something a little different with the smaller pieces. Let's get cleaned up and head outside. All right, our fire is ready, man. Got here one chunk of apple wood. We're just going right there on the fire. Dropped our hinge grate, and we're coming back with these tails. I'm thinking we're going to go maybe an hour to hour and a half, getting a little smoke, a little color. Maybe about 45 minutes, I'll come in here and I'll just flip these, do a quick rotation. Oxtails on the grill just got flipped. So these are small pieces. I've got some avocado oil in here, and I'm just going to brown these for a couple of 5 minutes or so per side. This is going to create the base of our braising liquid. All right, that did not take long. That browning really helps get this color quickly. And all those herbs that we had left in our marinade tray are coming in here. We're going to come right back in with our pieces. I have got 3 cups of chicken broth. You could use beef stock, maybe even water. We're at an hour, and I know we're coming off of here. We've got all the smoke and the color we need. These are going straight into the pot. As I look at this, I'm going to get a larger pot. All right, here we go. Man, I can smell the smoke. It's going to be a bit of a tight fit, but as these begin to cook and render, they will loosen up, and our gravy is hopefully going to thicken up nicely. Just about 80% covered, and they're going to fall into place. We're going to leave these on top of the stove, folks. You could do this in your oven. If you wanted to waste the fuel, you could do this on your grill. We'll come back down here in about an hour and a half, see what's going on. Hour and a half, folks. Let's take our first look. Oh, yeah. And folks, this is one of the benefits of really trimming that fat. You don't get a whole lot of oil. And whatever little oil you have, you can just try to skim some of that off. You don't need a whole lot. Like I said, oil is a vehicle for flavor, man, but you don't want too much of it. And this is not going to require a whole lot of skimming because there isn't that much. All right, we're starting to separate from the bones just a little bit. And the way they feel, we probably have another hour. The last 15 minutes or so, I'm going to let this cook without the lid, just so that it reduces a little more and thickens up. 2.5 hours, folks. We are good to go. Oh, folks, these are so tender. And man, our gravy sounds and looks great. I'm just going to leave this uncovered for another 5 minutes or so, and we're going to call this good. All right, folks. Mama got here right on time. And oh my goodness. We are talking tender. Oh, hot. Hot. Folks, that jerk is awesome. Let's put a plate together. Throwing in a little fried cabbage. Oh, don't make a mess, man. Always make a mess. All right, and now let's make this do what it do. That's the star of the show right there. Oh, just a little more. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me you don't want a little bit of that, man. Papa Joe's in the mix. Here you go, Mama.
Thank you, babe.
You've been working hard all day.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
This is legit jerk. First time jerking oxtail. It's absolutely wonderful. Mom and I get ready to sit down. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another good one. I am telling you, this is impressive. I know I'm tooting my own horn, but this is absolutely delicious.
Choo choo.
We want to thank you guys and gals as usual for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. Man, we absolutely appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. In the meantime, we want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other, and Mom and I will see you when we see you. Holla.